China will never be better than an A. We will actually grind. We will make sure these Chinese teams will never be close to us. China's 3 years behind, and if we play enough, I don't think they'll be close to us.
当场馆响起人山人海的欢呼声时，我无法形容我内心的想法。我并不害怕，但看到人山人海的粉丝，我还是会紧张，来不及紧张。
All roads lead right here to Seoul.
And with it, the round, almost inevitable, out of captain, a mad dash away. EDG, a 2-0 finish for their opening game of champs. Johnny defusing half onto the board. This is for the map. Someone needs to stop this. Someone needs to stop this. But no one is there. G2. Damn obvious. EDG would need a miracle. They need it now. Smoggy to deliver. Potentially no. G2 to die in all. And for Smoggy to be the hero his team needs in this spot to buy. Planting, medal is used first. Lowering them down! And spraying them down! Smoggy destroys the hopes and dreams of Paper X. Knocks them out of groups. Revenge has been earned. And a playoff picture potential there. EDG, the chances for them to go on a run now, to reach greater heights than they have in the past, have never been more present.
EDG and you specifically, Smoggy, have been playing awesome throughout this competition. How excited are you for EDG, but also for the Chinese region as a whole? Because you guys have 2 teams in playoffs.
我觉得我还是很开心的。然后我觉得私人赛区来到冠军赛的每一个队伍都打得很好，然后大家都很尽力，就是不后悔就好了。
Regionally, this matchup, yes, EDG have got that title head-to-head on them. What is it? 5-1 record so far. 13 maps played against each other, and only 2 times has Trace managed to best EDG. And he meets Bianche, the judge though, the jury waiting, but I don't think he can save him again. 6 bullets and a dream, and the dream just died. 13-7, EDG fully in control. Question it, starting to think about it, but he didn't think it'd be that close. But Kang can divide and conquer, looking for a follow-up. He's got it. That's the strike down. 15 seconds. He just needs to live. Can he be the one to secure this? I think he can. 3 in the round. He wants a bit more. He gets every single one of them. A close to perfection may not have ever been enough against these boys. Kang, the one to seal it surely, as just one remains in a 1v4. Oh, there are 4 players waiting for you. EDG proving why they are the representative, why they are the envoy from that Chinese region, looking so damn strong.
We've seen them battle their way back up through the group stage to come back in this game against Trace and really set the tempo, show us what they're strong at.
This has been the event for China thus far, but the question is if they can go all the way.
Yeah, today we got some banger matches. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and get this show started because we got Sentinels facing off against EDG.
Let's take a look at the bracket because I want to celebrate something. You know, 7 times EDG, they have made global events. A handful of times they've gotten out of groups to make it to playoffs. They have never, ever done the upper bracket run. They always lose the quarterfinal upper bracket match. They go into the lowers and they got to do it the hard way. I am so happy for them. And this could be the start of a new history for them, EDG.
And it doesn't get any better than this. Regional heavyweights, prolific teams from China and the Americas clash on this stage for the very first time, and the winner locks up top 3 in one of the most exciting and pivotal Valorant tournaments of all time.
Sen have been there and done that. They looked at the first ever trophy this game had to offer on a global stage. They did the same in Madrid, but EDG have been fighting for 2 years to make it to an arena. They're coming off a disappointment in Shanghai with a chance now to make their first ever top 3 for themselves and for China.
And as we're looking at the maps, Haven is going to be the first testing ground. We were talking about it. We wanted to get that head-to-head, that neon head-to-head, and I think it's going to be amazing to see.
Kang and Zekken have never played against each other before.
Yeah, and you know what? Something I want to take away from that series layout is I genuinely feel like everyone got what they wanted. Honestly, every map, you look at the records on each and every one of these maps, it is good for each team. They have performed at champions on these maps. So at this point in time, you're going to see two teams go right in the middle of the squared circle, and they are going to just go right hook for right hook, left hook for left hook. This is going to be a genuine clash between teams that honestly have every reason to be confident in this BO3. We got two neons locked in on each side. We are going to see some clashes here, Mimi.
And you go down pound for pound and you look at the matchups that we have here. Zekken against Kang on the neon.
Oh yeah, well look, let's get into this one, baby. We got ourselves a banger on our hands.
Potentially done enough here. Played Sassy in through onto the flank, right through the wall. Lands into the dome. Kang's being dropped now. 3 versus 3 Sentinels. Still make a go of things here. EDG trying to make that play. Good trade by Tens once more, but the smoke dropped down. Now with a paranoia, all added on top. Leaving it just down to Tens, and he's doing damage right through the wall. Isolates the 1 for bullet! Oh boy! Tens! He just will not be stopped!
What a beast! What an incredible player! He's having a monstrous tournament!
That's broken. That's the trigger. They want to try and go for this one. Smokes in their face. Aftershock as well. Rifles in play at work. Fault line. Get Sentinels back into the fight, back into the fray. Cut them up. Paranoia is perfect. Players are there. Sliding, gliding forwards. Chichu is dropped to his knees. And the EDG have to watch in dismay as the map is stolen away. For EDG. They can feel it. They know it. Sunset. It's ready and waiting, it's primed for them here. Nightfall scatters, Tens is low, no more sound cues to work off of. Horns lights him up. The TP to adjust, but again, he's no long for the world. Second, last one left. They cannot dodge this util. EDG are ready to swarm, ready to collect. It'll take a miracle to stop it at this point. They are not ready to let it happen. EDG will not be denied a chance for greatness.
They're willing to go forwards to sunset.
Second is low enough. He takes our first point, and precision is just unreal. Grenade at the feet, isolating the fights away. It's getting tested, it's getting stretched, and nobody takes precisely the right moment to rip away another pistol round. The offense, the attack, the aggression is met. Tens has to answer, and will do just that.
It seems unlikely that it will be this round that takes EDG forwards. Tens, what a monster.
And this is a trap play if I've ever seen one. Paranoia sweeps, stun alongside it. Rattling with the sheriff in hand. Chewing up the Sentinels players. Not many options are available to you, and Celtics, he didn't have a clue. Spike, picked back up, earns itself. Sassy, a lot to adjust and overcome. Tens is down and out. EDG, they break past their limits.
Coming up, it's going to be you and Kang. Who do you think is a better duelist?
I don't know, but I respect him a lot, and I love his great play style, and he's really good. Playing against EDG, we're going to have to be on top form, especially in our psychological. It's going to be a war of emotions.
其实对于我来说，面对利维坦，其实我不需要害怕他们，我们每个人都比你还要渴望胜利。
I gonna destroy you guys.
Hope you guys ready.
Casino, he catches a stray on the Smoggy. Kang will be able to put down King, but Oddspot with his own knives, he starts to take things down. Swap over, Oddspot's a little bit faster on the draw. Gets the shorty out, gets the 4K. Here flush against the pit, pushes up, finds 2, and King and Calm both fall to the floor, and now it is all on Mazzino. But he's been spotted, does win, and it cannot happen. Love on Icebox here at Champs. It goes hand in hand with overtime.
It is just destiny that we're going to overtime. Some of these EDG players.
Now this is all to this guy's Kang loses about the strike. He's off 1. Trying to spot them out, play it patiently, waiting for the moment that he's got line of sight with the teammates still falling around him, but there it is! Gets the straight out, trying to go for the 180, but he cannot make it happen. He's waiting to strike, Util in hand, cannot confirm the kill, swings out and somehow Calm does not finish him off! Casino now with everything to do to try to bring this map to a conclusion, but he cannot! Deeper down we go, 14-14. Lev, a bit of downsing on the fly. The pop flash sent Simon, only going to be good for one. And Chichu has been taken out. Kang with not a hope in hell. 4 players to try to work through it. He cannot get the first. 16-14 once again. Lev pushed to the limit on Icebox, but once again, they get the win. The wild spray, a reveal off the haunt, and Icebox getting ready to strike from behind. The slow creep up. Ooh, Kang narrowly avoiding these pixels, but it seems like Kang is not registering this at all. But now, with the ult popped, he finds one. Paint shells coming through. Kang, he knows where he's at. He holds it to half. Needs a little bit more damage. But his teammates can realize this, and there's nothing more that Icebox can do. He's out of line of sight. He's outdone him in every possible way as EDG gets a map point. He knows that this is not a great position, and he will fall. Smoggy gets the final kill. 13-4, EDG answers back in a monstrous way as Icebox goes on the hunt, but Simon gets the 90-degree turn and takes his head clean off. Man advantage now here in the hands of EDG as they look to bring this to a finish. Paranoia help from King. Tex scaling forward within the cage, but he's been spotted, and nobody claims his life. Cold, Rob, King, dead. Smoggy finds the kill, finds the follow-up, and now it's calm. All is lonesome, and he can't do jack.
He's crept out on the other side, confirming that there's no presence. One comes through, but it falls down to ones. Pad attack playing up in heaven. Time is so short. As the smoke goes down, he tucks behind him. Smoggy has to hold it, not even able to get it to have damage dealt. But I don't think he's got enough time. The Grim Reaper strikes again. A clean sweep of the Chinese teams as Heretic bests EDG. Nobody was nowhere to go. Paper X seemed to have done it. In the face of 5. Nobody will fall.
And EDG, although they had a way better showing this time around, this should be a wake-up call.
我哥一直是我的榜样，多亏了他，我才能走到今天。
我觉得希望全球冠军赛能够再进一步吧，对，因为不想再灰溜溜的回国了。
What a year it has been for EDG as well. I feel like they're one of the teams that went through the most pressure from their home fans, the most scrutiny at Kilios, but they're in the grand finals.
And it's insane to see this. No one had this on their minds coming into this year, let alone this tournament.
Kang had one of the best individual performances of any player ever at that event. And then they didn't succeed in Champions 2023. They come into this year. They go out early in Madrid. They bomb out in front of their home crowd in Shanghai. They're losing matches to other Chinese teams regionally, which had never happened before this year. But now, when it matters most, they have found their form again. They've broken through their ceiling, and they have the best chance ever to be the first Chinese team to lift a global trophy in this game.
我是个单亲家庭。我一直以来就跟我的爷爷奶奶还有我妈妈生活，所以说我需要向他们证明我有能力去养活他们还有我自己。
现在我感觉到很冷静，我已经完全准备就绪，但是我不知道踏上舞台的那一刻会是什么样的感受，未来可能都没有这样的机会再登上决赛的舞台，这次我一定会抓住它。
这一刻我已经梦想了很久了，这一次我会让这个梦圆满。
大家都觉得 EDG 是个很强的队伍，我就蛮怕自己打不好的，但是我还是想在世界赛当中证明自己。
现在没时间害怕，我必须要勇敢。
챔피언즈 서울 그랜드 파이널에 오신 여러분 환영합니다. 이 트로피를 향한 여정의 끝, 그 정상에서 만날 두 팀을 소개하겠습니다. 중국 발로란트 자존심, 해류의 꿈 에드원 게이밍 지추 사이먼 노바 스모기 코치 마가
不想再灰溜溜的回国了。
What an electric opening ceremony, the perfect way to kick off the
grand finals here in Seoul.
And for these players, what a moment for them to get to walk out in front of this crowd.
EDG was playing for Kang. They were looking to empower him, to have him continue to be that superstar. But now it's Kang playing for the team, playing with alongside EDG, being assisted by the likes of Simon, who comes in as the perfect pairing to set up everybody to shine.
There's a lot of comp changes, but it's definitely some inspiration. Mirror matchup.
And that U-tilt is going to be used to exchange hands once more. Paranoid in the face, Kang's body blocked, and EDG eviscerating. Fell into Heretics players where they stand. 4 survive for a pistol round win. 20 seconds. Here's the old Woot. He's getting ahead of all of this. Wants to take the peek and wants to take the fight. Hunter's Fury trying to bail them out. Slows down to a crawl. Aftershock in their face. It's full U-tilt spam. Cacophony of all of it into the back of the side we go. Twists and turns. The tail's being weaved, but it's all on Heretics' side. Down from the side, wall up. Hunter's Fury. There is no escape. The rest of his team, time has been bought. A punches! A mad dash and scramble, but an electrifying finish here to Haven. Heretics taking map number 1. Pops it out, now another re-clear call. Gang, man! He's barely on any sort of life at all. Takes out the half-fight. Knew where Boo was from prior. It put him down, hunted him down! They wanted to get at him! Stand up, take a bow, whatever you like. Doubled up side by side, it's Heretics. Drifting, missing, and the shots matter. Right now, Smokey! God! The beast in control of the Sheriff, swiping his way in. Kang! Here he is! Ready to just deny! 13-4. The Mastercard's rookie to finish. And Lotus on the cards with an even up scoreline between both of our teams. The draw is core, the plays being made all across the board. G2! You didn't have to do it to him, not like that.
He is the immovable object of EDG.
And could we have it any other way? And that's an ace if I've ever seen one. Straight to him, dropping him down, the Smoggy's there! Lying in wait once more. It's all collapsing. Heretics have no more chances in this map. A double up discipline. EDG have a chokehold onto the site. And now one map is all that stands between EDG and making history. Half potentially. Here, lying in wait, Thrasher's there alongside a sees. His players need to be defended. Woot steps up to the challenge, but dropped inside. Kang trying to will it forward. Fuse denied, but the shot's online. They don't have it. Time. It's not a line, man! Heartbreak for EDG!
We know that you and EDG, you have a massive fan base. We saw that in Master Shanghai. Why do you think the fans connect to you so much, Kang?
我觉得可能更多的是活力吧。我觉得我们一直以来就备受关注的一点就是我们充满活力。对，所以说怎么说呢？其实，然后再加上可能是舞台上或者赛场上我们的发挥，然后跟表现吧。
I think it's also like your epic poses, right? You who can forget that?
Guy's a superstar in the making, isn't he?
Nobody's distraction, though, has given these players so much space to go and play with. G2's post-line position is ridiculous. Somehow Miniboo and Benji are reading into it. They're slowly clearing this.
Slowly clearing, but damage needs to be done. Benji Fishy doesn't encounter Simon. Knew that the play was being made here. Now they've lost control of it into the process. Oh my God! Nobody! Oh, goodness me! Needs to get this kill and will do just that. Defending, punch them, Rians, round in the back,
Unbelievable! Kang goes and does it! Not only clutching the round, getting EDG up to 11, those kills also break the kill record in a BO5 at a global event.
He knows he's the protagonist. He knows that this is his story to write. Shifted onto them and Kang forced to step up to the moment. Dash to avoid and shots are fired. Kang, he's monstrous when he gets going. And he does it almost single-handedly. Touching distance of the trophy, EDG steal it right back, Kang in hand, the signature weapon of this man right here. Been highlighting him, been gassing him. He's going to be under that pressure, but still delivers. One shot found. And a chisel slowly etching away the potential for EDG to make history for China. A trophy lift in sight. Rians with the plan, Cosmic Divide, providing that safety. But it fades away, and a reset called for. Player disadvantage still here. Plenty of targets. Open and shut. Simon with the old paranoia sweeps. This is it. Attempt to deny. Quick scope in blaze. EDG. It's up to Boo to push them back and away. TP's up and over. No kill to be found. It's one man. What can he do against the bite of EDG? Absolutely squat.
After 4 years of hard work, of blood and sweat, today might finally see that time for the tears that Kang's been holding back. He said he wouldn't cry until he'd won a championship. He didn't just win today. He sealed, signed and delivered the game for them at the end there on Abyss. The bitter taste of defeat in Shanghai swept away, cleansed from the palate. One sweet sip of success from that champs trophy will make all the pain worthwhile for EDG. It's theirs. China has the hunger. Viewership records are nothing compared to the appetite for trophies, I can tell you that. And it can never be sated, that appetite.
They'll be thinking about this moment for quite some time. Respect shown between these two teams. EDG, though, are the stars of our show.
세상이 알립니다. 2024년 발로란트 챔피언 에드워드.
Congratulations, EDG. Guys, let's hear from the champions. Simon, you joined the team just a month ago, and now here you are as the world champion. How does it feel to be the champion of the world?
很激动，也很开心。然后我能站到这里，也是因为他们，就每个人的努力。对。
Smokey, I see tears. It's an emotional night for you. Tell us, what's behind the tears?
我觉得我们太他妈不容易了。然后
慢慢来。
从伊斯坦布尔到现在，我觉得这条路走得太难了。然后我觉得团队里的所有人为了这个梦想都特别努力。我很感谢EDG的所有人。
Nobody? You're not a nobody. You're a world champion. What's on your mind right now?
我从未想过这一天来得如此之快。我现在只希望今天晚上我睡觉，明天醒来，这不是一场梦。
Tutu, a lot has happened tonight. You guys are the world champions. You made your family very proud. So while you're at the top of the world, what would you like to say to the world?
我觉得这个现在亚洲已经有不少队伍拿冠军了，我感觉就是整个亚洲不弱吧，而且不要小瞧我们。然后我觉得我的期待还有一个大师赛的冠军。
Mobile first trophy for CN region as a whole. At the beginning of this year, did you expect this to happen, and how did you do it?
去年在洛杉矶看的那场决赛给了我很多力量，在那个现场，我当观众的瞬间，看到那个决赛的舞台，我当时就在想，我什么时候能站在这个上边？然后 就是这个幻想这个瞬间的无数个日夜吧，给了我这种力量，能让我跟这个队伍一起拿世界冠军。
Kang, no tears from you, but they say the heroes are not born, they're made. So, what was it that made you into a world champion besides the trophy itself?
我觉得这个东西有很多吧，像我的兄弟们、我的家人、我身后的无数个人，我支持我的粉丝们，还有以及 VCTCN 所有的队伍，他们都在我们背后，我们为什么不能拿这个冠军？现在世界聚焦于 CNFPS。